You know, call me crazy, but I feel like hope being destroyed in this trailer is a direct reference to players' hopes about cross progression coming anytime soon. Hey everyone, Thordan Smash here, and today we're going to be talking about the buffs and nerfs going into Season 15, the lack of new weaponry, and what Respawn is focusing on how to change the game to make it fresh and new going into the future. We're also going to give out 45 bucks. All you gotta do is like, comment, subscribe. You guys know the drill. But without further ado, let's talk about Apex Legends. Okay, so we have a lot of changes actually coming in Season 15, and a big one is going to be a blow to the scan meta, as most of you are aware. We have the newest Legend Catalyst, who does seem to put up a ferrofluid wall, and with that, it immediately deactivates Seer's ultimate as well, preventing his scan ability to function in the way that it should, allowing them to sneak up and basically cap the team in the back. But this leads to an interesting debate, as Respawn developers themselves have said that they do want to make sure that certain Legends abilities do not simply take away from the abilities of other Legends that are core to their play patterns and their identities. They do want to fix the scan meta, but they want to do it without reducing the value of the Legends in the squad before any release is happening. However, that doesn't seem to be the case, and it leaves a very big question in terms of Bangalore, because in a Reddit AMA just last month, a dev said that Bangalore smoke hard countering scan abilities has come up, but they are more keen to find ways to address the frustrations rather than just allow her to be the lone answer to that problem. So there's two options there. One, either they were completely lying about a Legend coming in and stopping the scan meta, or two, Bangalore could possibly receive a buff that allows her to do the same function as Catalyst. However, that does not seem likely, as John Larson has also personally stated earlier this year that he viewed Bangalore as the watermark for where balance should be in Apex. That she has a very solid kit with a passive, tactical, and ultimate, and they'd rather evaluate the cast of characters that play around her than rather straight up buffing her, so don't expect anything to go for that. And this becomes something that we've actually seen time and time again. That same Respawn dev, when talking about Bangalore's buff, said that they were very aware of the perception of Pathfinder and the numerous suggestions for new passives. However, they didn't want to just give him a new passive because he's already well-liked, powerful, and performing well, which really just isn't functionally true. While Pathfinder in the hands of a very competent player is fairly solid, when you look at his passive and his grappling hook, there are Legends that can do very similar things that also have a much larger toolkit, such as Pathfinder's ultimate that is a two-way zip line that every team in the game can take and he can't prevent it, whereas Valkyrie can go ahead and skydive to any high point she wants, and unless you're another Valkyrie, you're not able to follow her. A Legend that is being looked at though is Loba, as a lot of fans of that character have been pretty upset with her tactical ability, especially relating to the cooldown, which is similar in a sense to Pathfinder. Although John Larson did want to state that diagnosing why it often feels punishing is what he's getting at. He wants to fix the issue with the animations and other things rather than allowing a quicker cooldown while still having the clunky animations that would cause you to get killed. Speaking of that scan meta we just talked about though, even though there does seem to be a counter now to those abilities, the Respawn dev team is targeting Seer's passive as something that they are looking into. Nothing will probably be touched with his ultimate or his tactical, but they do want to probably put a charge timer on the passive so people can't endlessly see around walls, well, unless it's Catalyst's wall. And of course, Revenant has been slated to get a buff sometime in the near future, as they wanted to find a way to make him a little bit more sexy. And while new Legends are pretty cool and they change a lot in the meta, a big question on everyone's mind has been what is going to happen with the future weapons coming to the game and how will they impact it? Because the last time we saw one added was Season 11 with the car SMG, and Respawn has stated in the beginning of Season 14 that they're not under any pressure whatsoever to add a new weapon in, that they want to focus on what would make the game healthy rather than just expanding the loot pool. Alpha Intel also chimed in on this, pretty much stating the same thing. That doesn't mean they aren't looking to add new things. We do know that the Gemini, which was a leaked weapon, was found in the files by Kralrindo. This is an energy SMG, but it does seem like we will not be getting anything, unfortunately, until Season 16 unless we get a surprise announcement this week. But something that I am hopeful that we do see in the patch notes is the addition of the medium shield capacitor, which also comes in size small and large, which heals a medium amount of shields and takes up a brand new inventory slot. It does have a unique function where it does come with a cooldown and can be used alongside heat shields. There was also the remote banner recovery, which is a very crypto-like ability, so it'll be interesting to see when we start seeing some of these new items added into the game, and it could be as early as this season with the brand new map, which would give us a ton of new fresh ways to play without oversaturating the loot pool with different types of weaponry. Let me know down below how you guys feel about the buffs and nerfs and the meta changes going into Season 15. Along with that, Glitch Gaming is going into the third week of the ALGS qualifiers for Pro League, and we have locked down a top spot and look to continue to do the same. If you want to support the team and the channel, you can go ahead and use code ThordanSmash to get 20% off on any glitch order you get. I'm a big fan of the Vixen Lemonade, and they've got a brand new formula. But until next time, Legends, keep slaying in the Outlands, and I'll see you out there.